Like other industry sectors, digitalization is making significant impact to the logistics, warehousing, and manufacturing industries in Asia, driven in part by consumer demand on the one side and the need for enhanced efficiency and lower operating costs on the other end. Automation and robotics are playing a crucial role in modernizing these industries across Asia in 2024. As companies strive to enhance operational efficiencies and address labor shortages, the integration of cutting-edge technologies such as AI, IoT, and blockchain has become a key focus. These technologies are enabling manufacturers and logistics providers to optimize their processes, reduce costs, and improve overall productivity. Future IoT spoke to Poi Toong Tang, Vice President of Sales for Asia Pacific at Mobile Industrial Robots, for his take on the evolving autonomous mobile robots landscape in Asia.
I think some of these challenges are primarily, number one, labor shortage. With the low birth rate, with the environment whereby the population is aging, and then many youngsters probably wants to do more fanciful jobs. So manufacturing and logistics environment do face challenges of shortage of manpower, and therefore becomes a challenge to hiring the right people to get the job done. So that's one, of course. The other one is really productivity. It's all about speed. It's all about being accurate. It's all about developing, delivering in right quality. So it's all about productivity. That's also another set of challenge. I think the third one is really the consumers or the customers are getting more and more sophisticated. Many are looking for personalization to their products and deliveries. So therefore then it's not about, like Henry Ford used to say, you can have any colors as long as it's black, right? So that's not the case anymore. So a lot of variations, a lot of high mix, low volume, as opposed to the yesteryears of high volume, low mix. I think first of all, there are tasks that are mundane and repeated in the manufacturing and logistics environment. The autonomous mobile robot is to assist internal transportation, and solving this repeated mundane task that could be automated with an AMR would help with the curing some of the labor shortage challenges, achieving the productivity, especially when you want to get accurate quality delivery and precise output. I think a machine can do a good job with it, as well as when there is a lot of variations, as I mentioned, around the high mix, low volume environment, right? The robots can easily be adjusted, tuned, adopt, or interfaces with the customer demands, matching to the requirements based on the IT interfaces. So the robots can do all this to help to solve some of these challenges that are faced by our customers. There are many technologies around it. Traditional ones, as I mentioned, forklift, conveyor, for example, or even automatic guided vehicle, AGVs, for example. So these are the different technologies that customers can consider. But over the last decade, there is this new technology called autonomous mobile robot. It is an alternative to the earlier technologies that I mentioned. Some of the earlier technologies has its limitations, and therefore autonomous mobile robot can overcome some of these limitations and provide a lot more benefit to the end customers. As an example, a forklift has a driver, right? An autonomous mobile robot doesn't need a driver, right? So therefore you save a manpower to do something else, right? And you solve also some of the people challenges, like if the workers for whatever reason is not available, therefore, but the robot is always available. I think, with all the latest technology that is coming out, whether it's Internet of Things, AI, for example, or Industrial Revolution 4.0 or smart manufacturing, it's about having that vision of where the customer wants to go to. Where's that end point? What is that vision of the manufacturing environment looks like? What is that view of, or the goal of how the logistic warehouse should operate like to give better, let's say, agility, better competitiveness to our customers. So you need with the goal and with the vision being set, you need basically a blueprint. Develop a blueprint, but then once I deliver a blueprint, it's not going to be, and it's going to be a multi-year blueprint. It's not going to be this kind of technology is not about adopting it one time. Let's start a project and you can finish it within 6 months. That's always not the case. So a blueprint is a multi-year blueprint, and even so, you need to do feasibility studies to the blueprint. You need to do proof of concept, and you need to pilot it before you really scale it. So in summary, it's about, think big, but start small and then scale. Many of our customers who have been successful starting the journey or reach a certain point of the journey actually has this blueprint clearly laid out, or this approach of step-by-step clearly laid out. Many actually stumble because they rush into it. They think that new technology is just like any other very mature traditional technology, like an industrial robot. You taking the waterfall approach, they just without any let's say a feasibility study, no proof of concept, they just write up the specs, open up for tender, bid for it, and if the suppliers bid for it and come in, and then eventually they may discover that this is not exactly what they want. So then it becomes a problem. So I always advise my customer, take your time, don't rush into it. Some of our customers actually, from the day that they started to do a feasibility study demo, all the way to do a POC, proof of concept, or a small pilot, it may be 2 years kind of period before they then start to scale. So if you avoid that journey, then you run into problem. So that blueprint that we spoke about also must include set KPIs. At the end of the day, a robot is a robot. It can be very fancy to the engineers, but if it doesn't bring value to the company, it doesn't bring the financial impact, it's not going to be good. So setting the right KPIs with the clear plan of what you're trying to achieve, with clear measurables within the specific time, right? Then it will eventually bring benefit towards making sure that it will be successful, right? And halfway through, if you start to see problems with the end state in mind, you can still twist and tweak and adjust and eventually still reach your ultimate goal. AI is definitely going to have a positive impact to the world of autonomous mobile robot. AI, for one, will help to make the robots even more intelligent. Like I said, finding point A to point B as it learns, as it travels more and more, as it learns, it will be able to anticipate ahead of time, right? So for one is that our new latest Mir 1200 pallet jack is incorporated with the AI technology from NVIDIA. What's able to distinguish advantage of it is that with this AI perception, it can learn the different types of pallet. Even the pallet is wrapped up as much as 80% of it, right? The robot is now able to determine and position itself to enter below the pallet and pick it up at the right spot, right? So that is AI technology helping it. Second of all is that the throughput of an efficiency for the pallet jack to navigate to dock itself below the pallet, lift it up, and then deliver to the set location and drop it off. The speed of calculating, planning the route, planning how to dock is so much faster because it has learned from its earlier actions. Therefore, it helps the calculation to be much faster. It helps to the planning to be much faster, and therefore it reduces the cycle time to customers. And our customers are very excited about it because, again, it helps their productivity. That's a very good question. And I've always said this, it's not just about technology. It's also about process. It's also about people, right? Adopting one technology and assume that it will just work and fly, it's not likely to happen. Some of this also has caused some initial failures to some of our customers because they thought that, just like any new technology, just bring it in, just like the traditional ones, you can just apply and everything will just run nicely. Adopting new technologies sometimes involve tweaking your processes as well. So much so that you may have to change and rearrange things, or relook at or tweak and adjust how traditionally things has been done, because then you can really reap the benefit. Then from the people's perspective, the mindset also have to change. A lot of times the production operators may feel that their job has been taken away because the autonomous robot seems to be taking away their mundane, repeatable tasks. But the benefit is they can be taken out to do more better, let's say, useful job, valuable job, right? So in that particular sense, they need to be educated. The human resource department may at times even need to come in to help with the education. I have a customer about 2 years ago, when they start adopting at scale of the autonomous mobile robot in their facility, the operator feels threatened that they wanted to sabotage the robot. They even wanted to take a hammer and knock at the robot. So when I walked in, I saw a big banner put up by the HR, says, please don't damage the robot, please don't sabotage the robot, it is there to help you. And after a period of time of a few months, the production operator starts to appreciate and even starts to request the management, here's another location where you could put in more robots so that then I can do better, valuable jobs for the company. So that's a very interesting journey that I thought, that we learned from, that we came out from.